Hello, I'll be showing you some quick patterns and tessellations in symmetry group P31M, the one I like to call the mirrored triplets. Here's the grid, a three-way rotation inside identical mirrors. In this case, I want to show you how to do some nice random hexagons with one simple line. We'll convert that to a corner, and there we go. Align this a little bit better. We'll turn off the grid, zoom out, edit again. Depending on where your contact line is, can turn into something very interesting. Even something like a geometric construct. Or you can send it back like this for some really straight on hexagons, or a random arrangement. There we go, one line. Another example in symmetry group P31M. Here's the grid. A three-way rotation point inside mirrors. And we'll do some random circles. Well, somewhat random anyhow. I'll tweak my lines. I do an overlap on the nodes just to make sure that they line up. Most of the time. You can split the control point, and that helps to line up your intersecting lines. Split. There we go, making sure my circle's not too flat. Turn off the grid. Zoom out. Okay, and I'll show you a few more patterns. Okay, another example, symmetry group P31M. Here's the grid. Three-way rotation point, three identical mirrors. We're just going to link here and here. That's it. And then do a fill right here. Turn off the grid and zoom out. We've got some cool looking Louis cubes. That's it. Okay, another pattern. Symmetry group P31M. We're going to do some bubbles. Just link up certain areas. And fix this so it all lines up. And just draw a few circles. We'll fix them where they line up. Some of them across the mirrors, some of them around the rotation point, but mostly just here and there. Split, split, split adds a node. If you split an end node or a corner node, it'll create another corner node. If you split a curved node, it'll give you another curved node. Okay, let's see what it looks like without the grid. More or less. Too many in a line here. Just delete this one. Delete the line and do another one, but across the mirror. Split. Split. Okay, this quickie is taking a little longer than the other ones, but it's still not that bad. Okay, let's add some color. Double tap for a fill in case you hadn't figured it out yet. We can add some little highlights on our bubbles. Oops. Well, this one is obviously. I'll show you. See? The three-way rotation. So we have to line up the reflections. The little highlights right like this. Turn off the grid. This one's across the mirror. See? Draw. We can change the background color a little darker, a little more saturated. Yeah. Okay. My bubbles. Here we go. Symmetry group P31M. Okay, symmetry group P31M, what I like to call the mirrored triplets. Let's turn the grid on. Get a background that's not as bright. And a good thickness. And that color should be fine. We're going to draw the flower of life with one line. Actually, it's not that bad. Let's have a look without the grid. Maybe just tighten up the lines here. That's it. A lot of variations. Let's realign and I'll show you some variations. So many things you can do with the flower of life. It's an old design. Wonderful.